If you see me walking down the street with tears in my eyes, it's because I'm thankful, so thankful, Holy God. If you see me, I don't know the words to that song. Thank you, God, for all you've done for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could have been me outdoors with no food and no clothes. Oh, I could have been alone without one friend or just another number with a tragic end. But you didn't be to let none of these things be. And every day by your power, you keep on keeping me. And I want to say thank you, God, for all you've done for me. Yeah, yeah. Shit. Good morning, people. How y'all doing today? Hi, Prima Wanda. Deandra Jamerson. How you doing? Chad, y'all know I couldn't resist this. Cheryl Burnett. Marissa Chateau. God before everything. I think that's what we're missing today. God before everything. Kimberly White. Baby, let me ask you something. Hi, TLC and 3 and Rizzo. Let me ask you something. When did the holiday Thanksgiving become a begging holiday? I mean, when exactly did the need for supplies become a thing for Thanksgiving, right? The average dinner for Thanksgiving dinner, let's assume you buy a turkey, maybe some other kind of meat, and then all your other fixings, everything is about between $85 and $100, right? So when all of a sudden we all need all this damn help to make our Thanksgiving dinner, right? How are you going to? All right, y'all know that Jay Wilson was closed down from making these Cash App Paloozas, right? This is a new twist on the Cash App Palooza. See, this man, he can't resist any opportunity to beg for money, right? Anything. A roach on his wall is a reason to beg for money. Correct? Everything is a need. They have a hurricane in some other state. That's a reason to beg for money. Everything is a reason to beg for money. So why are we bastardizing Thanksgiving Day? Thanksgiving Day, to my understanding, is a day to give thanks. Thank you. Thank you, God, for all you've done for me. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, be grateful. There was when you to be grateful you have eyeballs to see, honey. Be grateful you have a roof over your head. Be grateful your children are not in jail, honey. What are you thankful for? Are you thankful for anything? Is it all just gimme, right? Just give me something. Just give me something. So last week, Jay Wilson was embarrassed when people took note of the fact that he was actually begging for green beans. He was begging for mayonnaise and the fixings to make a salad. He was given a turkey, his Christmas turkey. After all this whole damn year of begging, you mean to tell me that you don't have $20 to buy your own goddamn bird? So he makes this announcement. We're gonna do a giveaway. So the giveaway is nothing but another Cash App Palooza. The twist is he says he's not asking for himself, right? But for his subscribers, he said he gonna have a giveaway. He gonna give them something, right? But it turns out he not giving them shit. He ain't giving them a goddamn thing. When he says, I'm gonna bless somebody, I'm gonna bless somebody, I'm gonna bless girl, all he doing is taking $20 that y'all gave him in the same damn chat and giving it to somebody else, right? To motivate you to be doing all this giving. But see, Thanksgiving is not supposed to be about giving, Jay Wilson. It's to be being grateful for what you already have. Being thankful. What are you thankful for? right? A person, Jay Wilson, who has lived out their whole life and has never managed to keep a job for any period of time, who's able to live inside of a house, a shelter, or apartment, or wherever the fuck they live, without being homeless, it's something to be grateful for, right? It could have been a whole lot worse for you, Jay Wilson, right? What? Y'all don't believe me.
Very hard. Thank you in advance. If someone send me some, I will send half to someone to bless. Okay, you done seen somebody give that.
Come on.
Okay. At least some of y'all being honest that y'all need to get a drink. Lord have mercy. I said it the first time in 22 years, I'm considering not cooking. It's a lot going on this year. Okay, that's what S. Marie said, y'all. I don't know what's going on, girl.
Come on, nigga.
Javita said, bless her, child. I'm reading y'all. So again, you if you're just coming in here, we know that people are going through
what are they going through?
Thanksgiving, and there's a lot of things happening. And so we're trying to bridge the gap where we can. We don't promise you over here that all your needs gonna be met, but I'm telling you what, a little bit to get you there is better than nothing. And we just ask that if somebody bless you with 10, at least give 2. If somebody bless you with 5, at least give
CASH APP
$1.
PALOOZA.
Send something and pass it forward. And that's the whole thing. Learn how to receive, but learn how to
wait a minute. Hold the hell on, nigga. Wait a minute.
And I guarantee you,
hold on a minute.
When people tell you thank you, then people will know that you are trustworthy. And I ain't lying. People will know that you're trustworthy.
Trustworthy.
Okay, I gave
girl.
Person,
wait a minute. This thing. Shut up. God damn it. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Did y'all mamas and daddies teach y'all how to say thank you if somebody give you something? He over here. I just asked that you say thank you. I just asked that you say thank you, nigga. We don't need Jay Wilson to teach people and shit to say thank you like Christy knows best. Apparently, Christy didn't know best, right? Be a scammer like him, right? The example. Jay Wilson, people were doing just fine with their Thanksgiving dinner, girl. Ain't nobody in no great need for green beans, girl. It's only you. You are unique in the earth, honey, where you have the nerve, the audacity to beg for your fixings for your meal, right? And then you want to include everyone else, so like make you look like you ain't so bad, girl. If this thing ain't nobody need no money, do no fundraisers to get $100 together to feed their family, girl, right? But you have turned every opportunity is a reason to beg. You want to get your car washed? That's a reason to beg. Cockroaches on your wall? That's a reason to beg. Everything is a reason to beg, right? Oh, SBC colleges, those schools need help. I'm going to help them. Just send me the money. Just send me the money. That's a reason to beg. Everything in your mind, Jay Wilson, is a reason to beg. Why don't you take some time out of your busy day of doing nothing but walking the dog, girl, and give thanks. Give thanks that you're still here. Give thanks that you found YouTube a way to support your ass since you can't keep a job, girl. There's so many things to be grateful for. With tears in my eyes, it's because I'm thankful. You missed that, Jay Wilson. You said you were in ministry. You say you are an ordained minister. You seem to want to keep bringing it. How long does ordination, how long does that last? Is that a lifetime position? You get ordained and you ordained. Now you're a pastor for the rest of your life, even though you ain't got no church or nothing to do with a church, girl. Right? Everything is a reason to beg. So we are so grateful, Jay Wilson, that they did not accept you in ministry. Now you turn on the ministry. You always talking shit about the ministry, right? What thieves they are and all this kind of shit, right? But you would be the primary person in there begging. It's so natural for you. They told you, the Cash App people told you, this is a scam. You cannot do this, and we are suspending your accounts. He come back in a different name, and now he kind of come back at a whole other thing. Like these people are all of a sudden they're hurting. They're hurting. They can't buy cheese for their meal. What are you short, man? What are you short? Are you short mayonnaise? You ain't got enough mayonnaise? You are turning these people into the monster that you are, Jay Wilson. You shouldn't be begging. As a man, you shouldn't always be having your hand out. Give me something. Give me something. And then you go on with these long speeches about how they want something for nothing. They won't get something for nothing. They on a fixed income. They want something for nothing. Ain't this a bitch? No one wants something for nothing like you, Jay Wilson, right? So you said you're giving back now. You have given back shit. If you primed the pump and got them people started with $20 or $40, it was their money, girl. Recycling it, girl. You're going to peel all yours off the top, Miss Thing, and whatever little crumbs you can get the party going, girl. It's still begging, Jay Wilson. It's just like when you had the hurricane. Is anyone in need of a dog? Excuse me. Ding dong. Get it bum over here. Right there. Get it bum right there. Put it down. And stop all that barking. What y'all think about all this mess, child? Y'all know I couldn't resist. That boy thinks we're friendly now because I came on that pitiful ass channel for 10 minutes. Girl, please. I hope y'all getting ready for your thing. I took my turkey out. I kept getting opposing views on it. It seems like it's not unreasonable to take it out today. I don't want to mess up. One year, I the damn thing was frozen on Thanksgiving Day. I was trying to quick thaw it. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. A little while longer. Hold on. God's gonna trouble the water. Jay Wilson, take a moment out of your day to be grateful and thankful that you've been able to live in this world basically free. One scam after another, girl. And you ain't got no shame at all. Who's that person? Stop Lying TV had on there. She was saying some of the shit he says. And then she would put across the banner, no shame, no shame. He don't have none, child.
And somebody done said thank you. Tammy Lynn said thank you.
Girl, what's wrong with saying thank you?
Tammy Lynn something, and this is why I know, because y'all pass it forward. Y'all, I was able to bless our welcome, and let me say this. Y'all bless Nika. Now, Nika didn't ask me to do nothing.
That's right. Nika didn't ask you to do nothing. No, Nika didn't ask you to do nothing. Because Nika didn't need no damn money to make her fucking dinner, nigga. People make dinner every goddamn night. Some of these people got 3 and 4 kids. They making dinner, what you call a Thanksgiving dinner. They do that every goddamn day, boy. And it never even occurs to them that they got to come and beg for their ingredients to make their goddamn meal. No, she didn't ask for no help from you. Nobody asked for no help. I ain't never even heard of it before, girl. I've never set up here on Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, and have people come over here talking about, oh, I need some bread for my bread pudding. No one even wanted that, girl. This is all concoction of you. A reason to beg. You see YouTube is nothing but a fucking cash cow, right? You're only here, as you said, thousands and thousands of times for the money. I'm just getting the money. Plus, you're getting your AdSense for being on for 2.5 hours begging, girl. You enjoy begging. It is a pleasure for you to beg. I hope I ain't being rude. How y'all doing? Tim and Sweeney. Sweeney's on timeout. Bless that little heart. He likes turkey. He likes chicken and turkey. I'm going to be kind today. Nope. I'm going to tell the truth today, Miss Just Kimmy. I'm going to tell the truth. I want to try to shame this boy. I don't know how you could shame somebody like Jay Wilson. I don't know. To shame him into normal behavior. Who goes on begging for Thanksgiving, girl? I mean, it ain't all that. What does it take to make some bread pudding, girl, or whatever the fuck you're making? Open the cranberry can. Oh, cranberry sauce. I'm out of cranberry sauce. I'm out of. So only one person gave you $1.50 for the cranberry sauce, right? No, you raised money on the back of the cranberry sauce, nigga. Right? If you can get 40 for cranberry sauce, which you pay $1 for, and you can get another $100, you got $150 to make the goddamn macaroni salad, girl, and that's all for one person. This thing, so you have begged and begged and begged, and this is your guilt trip. You're trying to convince everybody needs something. Everybody hurting. Ain't nobody hurting, nigga. And you stop claiming that you are doing something for somebody or you're doing some giveaway because you had not gave them a goddamn thing, girl. They give it to each other, and the Cash App people told you to stop. Can't stand a begging ass man. Oh, it's so unmasculine to me. Some motherfucker always avoiding the check. Oh, I think I left my wallet at home. I get you next time. Girl, I cannot stand begging ass niggas. I can't deal with it, girl. Every opportunity. And how do you make Thanksgiving dinner an opportunity to beg? The moron. Jay Wilson, I was listening to you the other day. That's not true. Okay, you spent you're a cook, food junkie. You spent $300 just this week alone, but it was the money I earned working. You can spend, I'm sure some people spend $1,000 if they want to. Some people making Cornish hens, honey. Girl, they're making brisket and all kind of stuff. You can do all that, but according to every news station who has covered this thing, the average is about $89 to $100 to make a meal for 6 people. It's an average. There are more and there are less. Who is Jay Wilson making a meal for, child? Well, he would have to beg for every course. So you're going to make the cornbread probably using Jiffy Mix. How much does Jiffy Mix cost? Is that 69 cents? How can you raise money that you need and the shit costs 69 cents? Oh, but it got the eggs in it. It got the eggs in it. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all is not. Look what I did. I got me some of those things, those stylists. $3.99 on Amazon. So when you're on your phone, you got fat fingers. Hold on a minute. Let me get beautiful. Gotta be gorgeous. Where was I at, child? Oh, a minute. It's always been begging, holiday, everything. It's so shit. It's just not. I don't understand why this boy Mark is even with somebody like that, girl. I mean, that's not even like a full person when they're constantly begging, right? It's so disgusting. And then you want to brag about all the shit you have. Well, if you have all this shit, you're supposed to be singing, it's because I'm thankful, so thankful. And you want to claim ministry, it is your job then to bless other people, not your subscribers bless other people. You, nigga. Take your ass down to the shelter, girl, and feed the homeless. It won't cost you a dime. Do something for someone else, girl. And everything is not required us to pay for money. Jay Wilson, how after just 1 week, not 6 days, you just begged them people out of all this money to make a dinner, girl, and then you're going to come immediately back, and then you're begging again. And was it a week and a half before that you were begging for something else? Then you were begging for your bills. Then you were begging for your rent. You were begging and begging. And then you're begging to go to Atlanta. And you wanted to pay for everything. And then you're begging in Las Vegas. And you saying you ain't paid nothing. I didn't pay nothing. I didn't pay nothing. And then you're begging for a new roof, right? And you know that's a scam. Ain't no way in hell you're going to lose 3 shingles and you need a whole new roof on a house that ain't even 8 years old. You're a scammer. You scam. And just like the Christie story, Jay Wilson, I would recommend that you watch the Christie story because they had a very similar type situation there. They came on and they said that he knows best. Christie knows best. Y'all gotta give me I can kind of whatever. Christie knows best. Y'all heard that story? Christie, the dude, they on the reality show, right? These are white people. Southern white people. He is on here talking about he is a real estate mogul, right? They live in large. All their vehicles, The vehicles got to be $30,000-$40,000 that the kids are riding around in, right? All kinds of expensive shit. They're living like kings and queens, right? And they're saying they're making this money in real estate, when in fact, all the time that they were bragging about all the success that he has and all the shit he has and all this stuff, it was all a lie. And he calls himself Christy Knows Best. Christy knows best how to do what, girl? He got 12 years. Let me see. I wrote it down. And the woman, his wife, got 7 years in federal prison. Baby, when they start giving you federal time, you start doing time in the feds, it ain't no damn parole. Oh, I got 12 years. That means I do 6 years. No, nigga. Hell no. When the Fed give you 12 years, you are there to do 90% and usually 100% of your time, because the Fed doesn't have an automatic parole, child. You're going to go away for 12 years. Your goddamn kids now are going to be in their 40s and 50s when you get out of prison. The woman got 7 years. That's a long time. I have to wonder, what's going to happen to this family? Are they going to go from living in mansions and riding around in BMWs and Mercedes Benzes and all this? Are they going to have to move into studio apartments? I mean, what's going to happen to them? Right? They were making a fortune on the damn TV show. But no, just like Jay Wilson, give me more. You know, they ripped off the tax people. You know, they're going to get you. But more than that, they faked all these loans and all these financial crimes that they did. He wasn't selling no real estate. He was his whole setup was a scam. And this is how Jay Wilson is. You see it in his character. Push away from the table, Jay Wilson. And then let me ask you another question, Jay Wilson. You said that you are on this diet where all you eat is yogurt and a leaf, right? Who are you making this extravagant meal for exactly? We're just guessing. Maybe you raised $500 for the dinner. Something like that. Somebody gave him $120 to make the goddamn tuna casserole. You make five. So, Jay Wilson, if you're not eating, who exactly are you cooking this huge meal for, girl? Don't think that we don't know that you're going to come up with some excuse. Oh, look, my friend's coming over. You raised that shit. Somebody mentioned money, nigga, and you took off. Like you were in one of them guys that raffle shit off. I gotta get 40. I got 50. I got 60 over here. Anybody want to match the 60? I got 100 over here. For every goddamn thing that comes up, girl. If this nigga get a bunion on his toenail, girl, that's a reason to raise money. What does your toenail have to do with money? Everything has got to do with money. It is pathetic, Jay Wilson. Don't you have any self-respect at all? Do you know that men, real men, will not even, they have to argue about who's going to pay the check, right? Men want to pick up the check, particularly men who claim to be rich, as successful black men. They all jealous of a successful black man, all that shit. You should want to pick up the check, not avoid every check, girl, so somebody else can pay it. Everything's got to be paid for by somebody else because it is in your nature. And where did it come from, Jay Wilson? Where did it come from? It comes from that goddamn trailer. You're still trailer trash. You won't let it go. I've told you over and over and over again. You act like trash. Begging all the goddamn time. Be a man. Stand up. I got it, baby. I got it. Don't worry about nothing. You should be bringing packages to people, nigga, since you got so much. Give me more. You gonna give? I just say, you got to say thank you. I just telling you to say, talking to the grown-ass people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. Nigga, we know how to say thank you. Nobody needs. What is your role in all this, Jay Wilson? What they need you for? Kimmy says, now wait, didn't I hear him say not to send him anything and to bless each other? Kimmy, recognize a scam artist, will you please? When them people play that 3-card Molly, you know how to play the 3-card Molly, and then they let you win, right? Oh, this one win $5. Look. And so the people are standing around in the crowd, right, on the 3-card Molly. That's where they have the cards, and they put a little something in the middle of the cards, and they mix them around, right? And then, yeah, oh, this brother, oh, he just won 20. Here's your 20, right? And then, then she went, whoa, what do we got here? Oh, 3-card Molly, 3-card Molly. And then, oh, $100, right? Kimmy, they're priming you. They're priming you. Because when you walk away, you're walking away with nothing, right? A lot of those people who they say are winning money in 3-card Molly, they're with the one playing the game. He ain't lost nothing, right? Jay Wilson is priming you, girl. This is the Christmas season, right? This is just a cover for what he did last week, correct? So now he wants to come on like he's helping everybody. He's helping everybody, but he ain't helping nobody. He ain't doing nothing for nobody, girl. Does it? How hard is it? He said you can put your name in my chat. That's it, right? These people weren't hurting for spaghetti. Nobody expressed a need for money for their cornbread. This is something that comes out of his mind. Why? Because it's trailer trash. His mind is locked in poverty. That's why he's obsessed with poverty, and he always wants to accuse everyone else of living in this poverty. And Miss Kimmy, please understand this when I tell you, when you were evicted, or if that was the story, that motherfucker must have made 3 videos about you being evicted, girl. Doesn't that bother you? He took joy. You being evicted. Oh, he had 150 jokes about you being evicted. Just like you see, he did Dovey. And that other girl, what was the other one who had to lose her apartment, girl? He rejoices in that kind of shit, child, right? It tells him that he's doing better. I'm doing better. I didn't get evicted. No power lines in my house. No power lines. Jay Wilson is a disgusting pig. So I guess you have your reasons to want to defend him. But believe me, as soon as you slip, girl, as soon as you slip, he's going to be on you like a tiger, girl, for a story, right? Because as he says to you, right to your face, ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friends. Oh, come on, Kimmy. Come on. Ain't no friends on YouTube means I will stump your ass like a cockroach when the time is right. Didn't he say, don't send me no money. Don't send me no. Why is money even being discussed, Jay Wilson?
But when them people was going through in Florida, Nika was tag teaming with me to make sure that those people in Florida,
wrong messenger,
period, we didn't ask no questions, could have something. If it's nothing but
what they gonna
tank
have?
Of gas. So I appreciate.
So you raised the money for the people in Florida who was having a hurricane, right? So you said you split it up, even if they only get enough money for gas. So you're gonna split it up and you're gonna send them $4 a piece, $5 a piece. What's your cut, Jay Wilson? Right? Because anytime you see somebody begging all the time, because they're not doing that for fun. There's no charity in that, boy. Right? So don't be deceived, Miss Kimmy. He gonna get you. Look out, girl, because he gonna get you. He's gonna make you love him. Ooh, honey, yeah. Yes, he will. He's gonna use every trick in the book. He'll try his best to get you hooked. Oh, baby. And he'll sacrifice for you and dedicate his life to you. Oh, baby. Hey, and every minute of the hour, he's going to shower you with loving and affection. Look out, he's coming in your direction. Girl, well, fuck with me. He going to get you, girl. He gonna have him sneaking over there giving them. I know Miss Heidi Fly Monster had been sending them money. She was so free when she was in Atlanta. I mean, she been cash apping. Gullible people. Nigga tell you he ain't got no friends. He don't give a fuck about you. He just here for the coin. He just here for the money. Disgusting. Girl, you want a man that's gonna bring you flowers, not a man that won't ask you to bring him to send him some money, girl. Man, you never gonna see or touch. He's ungrateful. The holiday is Thanksgiving. He is the most unthankful, ungrateful pig on here, right? Because he doesn't mind begging from you 1 week and then totally ignoring that, and then 3 days later come back and begging from you again, and then a week later he comes and begs from you again, right? That disgusting display when the people fired his ass. He came on here before the ink was dry, girl. He just found out. He hung the phone up and said, "Oh, I need money for my rent. I need. Oh, they mad because I'm getting 3,000. I gave him the number 3,000. He'd raised 3,000, girl, and then he took that. Oh, I got 3,000. Look how much they love me. They love me. Sound like a pimp, girl. This thing, we don't even know that he got no 3,000. My guess somewhere $500-$600, girl. The point is that even if he said they paid his mortgage, he came back the following day and begged for all of his other bills. Girl, they haven't even officially fired you yet. Why would you need all this money? Right? Has the paperwork even gone through? Big. Don't be distracted, honey. It's all a game, girl. It's all a game. And when he gets through with you, he goes offline. If he has any friend in the world, probably just Mark, they go and they laugh. They laugh about you, girl. I called him laughing last week. They gave me money to go to Las Vegas. They gave me money to do this. They gave me, ooh. You never let your tricks know that they're being played. Messes the game up.
Lady Nika. And so be a blessing to Lady Nika. Because Lady Nika has been a blessing.
What she need dressing?
Lady Nika ain't asked for nothing. I'm saying this. I'm just saying this.
Okay. So why are you turning Lady Nika into a beggar then? If she has not asked for anything, most people do not take pride in begging. It is like on the very low run. It's something that you got out of that swamp, right? So if Nika has not asked for anything, why are you asking her over here begging for her? Like she can't even afford her goddamn dinner, girl. As I've told you hundreds of times, nigga, these women know how to cook. They cook every day, girl. It was only during the live yesterday, hun. Lovely, you're invited to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Oh, okay. So he over training you how to say thank you. What are you, retarded? I just say thank you. Just all you gotta do is say thank you. I'm gonna say that 100 times, girl. I don't know. Is there a Tourette's? I don't understand what that is, girl. Where he keeps repeating ad nauseum.
No tag team, and we ain't splitting dividends. But Lady Nika has always been a philanthropist in her own right to bless people.
Okay.
So, and I know Lady Nika gonna pay it for it. You know why? Because Lady Nika already done paid it for it. All right. Somebody said, thank you, AMW.
Oh, boy.
I bless someone also. Come on. That's all I'm saying. Just tell the person thank you and then go bless somebody.
Nigga, fuck you. Thank you. I don't need no pig like you. My mama told me how to say thank you, nigga, when I was 3. Okay, let me see what else is going on. What y'all thinking? That's right. Be thankful for. You already make a list, Jay Wilson. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful that the Fed hasn't come down on you for all them student loans? That's the thing to be grateful for. I've gotten away with this shit now for 10 years after I left school, right? And I still ain't paid them nothing. It's because I'm grateful. So grateful. I didn't watch the thing. I'm just seeing a pieces right here. I ain't watch that shit, Joe. I don't want to see no grown ass man sitting up here. Girl, I rather see you crying than begging. And at the same time, criticizing everyone else and their finances and the way they live, girl, and how much their rent is and what they live in, girl. And you over there in that your apartment. You over there doing. You ain't never seen me come on here begging for food, nigga. You can believe that shit. Begging for food, bitch. Some people were getting pennies, $5 or $10 ain't shacked. I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna do with what difference is $5, $10 gonna make to you, child? Then he wants you to give back 10% of that, right? Just manipulating people, playing with them, girl. But the begging has just begun. See, he gonna get you thinking, look what Jay Wilson did. Oh, Jay Wilson had a giveaway. Oh, Jay Wilson has not given you a goddamn thing, girl. Even though he over there playing like, oh, let me go ahead and bless somebody. Let me go ahead and bless, because somebody just blessed you, girl. You just transferring the money on somebody else, girl. It's all their money, right? When you come away from it, have you spent anything, Jay Wilson? Never. You brag about getting things for free, girl. You bragging about having ripping off your insurance company for getting a free roof, and then you have the nerve to be bragging about swindling them out of the what do you call that shit? The deductible. Oh no, we worked that into the deal. We worked that into the. I didn't have to pay nothing. I didn't have to pay nothing. Well, he did promise you guys that he gonna show you the green bean casserole. Look what I did. Look what I did. Just like I said I'm gonna buy a green bean casserole, right? Can you show us the receipts for what it costs for those green beans, Jay Wilson? Can you tell us in honesty how much money you raised for the green bean casserole? And then tell us what you're gonna do with the green bean casserole. You said you don't eat. Question is, okay, Jay Wilson is just a scammer. My problem is, why do people need to give him money too? Girl, he got something out of that deal. What the thing was, usually the Cash App Palooza scandal, the recognized scandal by the United States government, was that he would have them, in order for him to post their name, they would have to give him money. They give him money, then he'll post their name, and then somebody else in the chat would give the other person money. But he would get his off the top because nothing would happen until they gave him money. And what kind of work did he put? I'm working. Yeah, you working all right. You working the people, honey, because you ain't did nothing but type in their Cash App, right? So why do you get the biggest dividend? They ran him off that bullshit. The people they finally figured it out. And I was so proud of the Ryder Lives. I said, look at the people. They figured him out. I don't see no Cash Apps coming in there at all. There's no super chats coming in. And that was perfect. Let him hustle. That's when he first started. When they stopped giving him money the first time, when they realized what a scam this Cash App Palooza was, right? What scam? I get my thoughts back together. When they recognized what a scam the Cash App Palooza was and stopped giving them money, that's when he came about the commercial. I put my commercials in. I'm gonna put my commercials in. I ain't worried about these people. I'm gonna put my commercials in. I'm gonna put. Oh, they don't know how to put the commercials in. They don't know how. What nigga tell them? What does that cost you? Right? That's when he started talking about the commercials, girl. The commercials, the same commercials that everybody on here, all the content creators are putting in their, or Google's putting in their videos. No different at all, right? She's still trying to bleed them people out. She got 2.5 hours online doing that, girl. But what they get from Google, that's not enough. I can't stand no swindling, begging ass man. Get off your knees, nigga. Say it loud. You black and you proud. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Some people say we got a lot of manners, and some say we got a lot of nerve. I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been beat. We've been stumped. We've been feeling bad talking about devil's meat is it takes 2 eyes to make a pass. But brother, we won't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. I'm bracking up. Dun-dun, dun-dun. That wasn't the song. James Brown famously said that he don't want nobody to give him nothing. Open up the door and I'll get it myself. Did you hear what I said? I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door. I'll get it myself. Well, this is when he was making hundreds of thousands of dollars in his career. Of course, you're bold. You're rich. Ladies, do y'all like a begging man? Is that something that turns y'all on? I'm serious. Is that something that turns you on? Somebody going out here buying new cars and shit. Jay Wilson, okay, let's change the subject. Could you please tell us what happened to the what's that car company? Tell us what happened to the Uber. You never explained or said anything about the Uber. At one point, every other sentence that came out your mouth, first you denied it for a year and a half. Then when they caught you, you got to be caught in everything. Then you're bragging about Uber for another year and a half, girl. And now no mention of Uber at all. So what happened? Were you fired again? Is being fired so common to you, Jay Wilson, that it's not a big deal to you? No big whoop. That's what another one of his words. No big whoop. No big whoop. Oh, I just didn't want to do it no more. I said, what happened to the airline? Oh, I didn't want to fly no more. I didn't want to fly. Girl, you would probably have the airplane leaning to the left, nigga. That's in your big size, right? Anyway, he's bold, honey. He's bold to bring his ass home. Jay Wilson, you have to understand something. Anything that comes out of your mouth about money, anything, you are the wrong messenger to be talking about money, period. You jump on here too often begging for money. You're always begging, girl. And then you're going to turn on people over there. Lady Nikki didn't say she need nothing. She didn't say she need. So how you going to just pick out somebody, girl, and then start begging in their name? Nika said she was short on cheese, blocks of cheese for her macaroni and cheese, girl. She couldn't buy the bushel of greens. She didn't say that. So why are you using her? She's so goddamn poor. She needs $5. She needs $20. Like that's gonna make any difference, girl. What is that? That pays for the paprika, girl. He ain't gave a goddamn thing, child. Just give 80 cents a day. You supposed to give him y'all tithing to his food, child. Because even though Kimmy seems to think that he ain't want nothing for himself, he didn't. Girl, that's only 2 hours out of his career, honey. Don't you understand what somebody is priming? They're priming you, right? For the major hit now that is the holiday season. He's gonna come up with one scheme after another scheme after another scheme, right? All of a sudden now, Phi Babe is going to become primary in his mouth again, right? Because he's always resented that she got such big gifts at Christmas time, right? So he's going to try to figure out, what is she doing? What is the formula? Because my begging only brings me a few dollars. What is the formula that I can get that kind of Christmas in? I need $5,000 just because I'm 2 months behind on this mortgage, girl, Mr. Christie. Maybe I start calling him Mr. Christie. Todd Christie. No haters. You know Timothy Blaine. I see Timothy Blaine ain't giving nothing. He ain't having no giveaway. He ain't, girl. This station is not about the begging for money. This is just not a money station, girl. Right? I'm barely making my goddamn self, girl. I ain't got no problem saying exactly what it is. But even when I'm on my poorest days, my poorest time, girl, I'm not on here begging for people to give me money to pay my bills, girl. Right? Any opportunity. He just does it and smiles and grins in y'all's face. Girl, it's amazing. It amazes me. No, I don't have no scam for you, baby. Anytime you see a known scammer, somebody you've seen scam over and over and over and over again, one after another, never taking a week's break or nothing, just begging and begging and begging, scamming and scamming and scamming. What makes you think that all of a sudden, oh, this is for the good of the people? This is for the good of the, look what I did. Look what I did. You know, everything she do, she got to talk about it for a whole year. Look what I did. I had a giveaway. I told him, no, don't give me nothing. Don't give me nothing. Sissy. A week later, girl, give. You got to give, girl. I got an earache. You got to give. Okay, how did you get back in, a troll? Is this the same troll I had yesterday? I thought I blocked you. This person who's got Jay Wilson picture in here and says, Dr. Pastor Jay Wilson, you always gonna talk about, stop doing shit then, nigga. You are obsessed with everything I do because you always doing shit. Nigga, you the one made the stage. Oh, Cash App, Thanksgiving Cash App. When did you come up with that? Girl, we don't want to hear nothing about money at all from you. Nothing. Don't mention it. If somebody want to give you a cash, let them just do it, girl. Your proper response is thank you. That's it. No, oh, you got it. I just say you say thank you. You just say thank you. Girl, why wouldn't you say thank you? And that's the end of the conversation, girl. Not give me some more. Give me some more. Oh, I see 40 over there. Who gonna match that 40? Who gonna match? Ooh, do I see 50? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, girl. How hungry are you, Jay Wilson? What kind of a man is begging for food, honey? And don't be taking Nika's name and other people's names, girl, and adding them to your begging, your begging apparatus. They didn't ask you for no. They're not begging for food. We don't beg for food. We're grateful that we're not out there and having to beg for food, girl. Y'all think this is another troll using Jay Wilson name? I don't see how you can get in here. Or maybe it's because I'm on a different computer. I get confused. I thought he was blocked on here. Okay. Wait a minute. You said you always gonna talk about me. You are obsessed with everything I do. Always gonna talk behind my back. I talk to you in your face, girl. See, that don't sound like Jay Wilson. Talking behind my back. Girl, I'm not talking about your back. I talk about in your throat, bitch. Jay Wilson, don't be deceived because I came over your channel and acted civilized for 10 minutes. It had nothing to do with you. As a matter of fact, when I came over there, I said at the top, I'm not going to address you. We don't like each other. I'm not going to say nothing to you. I want to talk about this other thing. And that's it. I was there 10 minutes, girl. I didn't mean shit. That ain't Jay Wilson. I'm trying to figure out how this freak got back on here, though, because I blocked not only the real Jay Wilson, but I blocked this thing. Don't be jealous because you didn't come up with it. Girl, I would never come up with nothing like that. I am a man, this thing. I'm a man of character. A man of character. Even when I was a dope fiend, I never begged people. This is your character, girl. You are a beggar, right? Usually when you go to a restaurant or something, people say, I got it. All the men are saying, I got it. No, let me get it. You get it next time. All that kind of, never you. It's always, okay. I didn't pay nothing. We're different kind of people, Jay Wilson. And you are a sorry excuse for an educated man. You make education look bad because the young people see you and the way you carry on and they say, oh my God, is that what education offers? I mean, you it's not like you went and got a college degree. You went and got 5 and 6 degrees that we still haven't seen. And this is what you are. You have to beg for the rest of your life for food, sodas. And what else you use for dinner? You got three entrees. How much the greens cost, girl? Don't be jealous because you didn't come up with it first. I have all the food I need. I didn't need nothing. Okay, you have all the food you need, fake Jay Wilson. If you have all the food you need, he says, don't be jealous because you didn't come up with it first. Why would I come up with something like that? I mean, how much thought has to go into begging? I have all the food I need. I don't need nothing from you. Okay, so where did you get this food from? Why are you on here begging for people? If you say you have all the food you need, why are you on here begging for meals, girl? Right? You said you were a successful black man, right? And you love black love. This thing. You say you have a big house and you're no problem with my mortgage, no problem with my mortgage, girl. Oh, I got 2 cars. Let me see which one of these cars I want to use. You want, girl, if you have all that, can I assume that you have food in your refrigerator? So why are you begging? Huh? Why are you begging, Jay Wilson? I'd rather you come on here and say, I'm begging because I need the money. I don't have a job. Right? Be honest. I could respect that more. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing. I got everything. I'm a successful black man. Go on somewhere, fake Jay Wilson. Is that the real one? Girl, I don't know how he would get in here. He been blocked for years. But we just playing with the fake Jay Wilson. But I blocked the fake Jay Wilson yesterday. I don't know how he get his ass in here. You got all the food you need. Well, bitch, stop begging for our money then. Single women. No, nigga. This is what fake Jay Wilson say. When you were on the streets 20 years ago, you did way worse stuff than I could ever think of. It never included begging, Jay Wilson. Don't you understand that is a matter of character. I know I didn't stand around asking people to give me something, girl. No, I went out and hustled, nigga. That's what men do. I went out and got my own. I'm so glad I got my own. I'm so glad that I can see my life. It is a natural high. The man can't put no game on me. There's something kind of funny how Miss Wilson will take your money. She's smooth as she can be. Just be glad you got your own. Just be glad that you can see. Stop begging from these women, Jay Wilson. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. God can handle it better than you can. Leave them alone. Like everybody's so damn poor, they need your help. And you're going to teach them how to say, yeah, just say thank you. Just say thank you. Mm-hmm. We don't need your instruction, Jay Wilson. Let me see what somebody else saying. Why did Uncle Tim and Jay Wilson not have physical combat in Atlanta? Seeing plenty of footage of the two standing near each other with nobody in between them. Neither would bust a grape. Oh, Justin never said that. Child, you had not seen the real footage. Sean Bradley showed you 1.5 seconds of what happened in that kitchen. Immediately when we got to Atlanta, girl. No, I lunged at Jay Wilson and 4 people, including Sean Bradley, pinned me against the refrigerator because there was a point where I was about to go and strangle him, girl, and push that goddamn bone through the back of his head. Because when I told him that he was a punk bitch, and he said, my name is Jane Wilcox. My name is Jane Wilcox. I said, your name is bitch, punk. And that's because it's what you are, right? And as I lunged for him, girl, they caught my arms and did me like this, girl. Like this on the damn refrigerator. Anybody was there can tell you, girl, I ain't making that shit up. I'm just telling you the truth. But I'm not a violent person. It's something about this character that disturbs me internally. That's why I had to ask the producers of the show. They wouldn't tell us. They wanted the same energy to come offline right into Atlanta for their show, right? Now, the whole premise of the show was that these people are supposed to hate each other, right? They picked the ones who were in battle with somebody, right? And they took them off a plane, and nobody is supposed to know who was there. I told that woman, I said, listen, Ty, I want you to tell me if Jay Wilson's going to be at that thing, right? Because I need to know going in before I hurt him and find my ass back in prison, right? Right. So it was never my goal to go there and beat somebody up. She just ran her mouth. She just opened her mouth and said something, make me want to smack the shit out of her. Right. But no, my whole goal was to get through that damn thing and get back home safely, girl, without them putting the cup. Because see, these people, they pretend to be tough. They pretend to be Florida Red, girl, Florida Red. Say, I'll take that arm and push it through the back of your skull. That's the reality, honey. Know yourself. To thine own self be true. Know yourself. I wanted to get out of there safely, girl. I was never concerned about anybody putting their goddamn hands on me, bitch. Not about all them butcher knives and shit around there, girl. Frying pans and shit, girl. I done break that motherfucker. I'd had it some bitch ringing for the rest of his life. I was never concerned about my own safety. I was concerned about jumping on that boy and beating the dog shit out of him because I felt like this is what he needs. Somehow or other, he's made it through his life hiding in these schools and things, and he has never dealt with reality, the reality of masculinity, right? So I wanted to help him, but I was afraid of my own rage. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Begging for food. Hi, Charles Dawson. Justin, he got a little, Justin never says die. He like to be a little messy. I suspect he's a younger guy. Yeah, you over there begging for food, girl. Now you gotta come up with some other plan. Let everybody else beg. The only thing that changed from the Cash App Palooza is they didn't have to send him the money first. But believe me, there's a way that he scams something. He ain't gonna sit online just for people to give money to each other. And then that means he's giving something. No, they're giving each to each other. I don't think most people even need money for Thanksgiving dinner. I really don't. I really don't. And if there is a person who is so poor they can't feed their family, then they should all give it one person, right? Because you're gonna need a couple $100 or $100 or something like that, right? No, you give 20. Oh, you got to give back at least 18 and say thank you. You got to give back a little. Why are you trying to manipulate the money? Why is money involved in this, Jay Wilson? It's a holiday, girl. It's a time to come together with your family and your loved ones. Nobody cares about the money. Nobody but you. Everything about the money. Now you watch the fool he makes of himself in this Christmas season, trying to get y'all buy him some new socks and some new underwear, girl. Pitiful. Pitiful. Is begging worse than boosting? For me, it was. I'd rather boost than beg. I'm telling you the truth. Honestly, honey. I'd rather be a thief than a goddamn beggar. I'd rather go out and take my chances, honey. And when they catch me, do my time than sitting up there in front of the store begging for change. It's pitiful. You only learn that in a place like a swamp or a trailer park, a trailer camp. You learn that kind of stuff there, right? Because everybody's so poor. When you have 9 kids and they're living in a single wide trailer, Justin never says die. Go out there and look at a Safeway truck, right? Look at a Safeway truck. They go up and down the freeway. That's the size of Jay Wilson. Had 9 children and 2 parents, 11 people in that trailer. This is the kind of extreme poverty he comes from. He learned to beg early on. He had to beg. He had to beg so he can have shoes. Mama, please. It's my turn. It's my turn. Right? He's talking about people getting food stamps. How was she feeding all the motherfuckers, girl? I don't get the impression there was no love, no wonderful marriage there. If you have kids that have left the trailer and they in their 20s, right? And then you have kids that are so young, they're babies. How can one woman do that? She had 2. I think there's probably 2 families there or some kind of way. Maybe he had more than one wife at some point, girl. You never know the real story because all spin is all lies, girl. She lies about everything. And nobody would care about her lying because a lot of us still like, well, if you come out of that environment, Timothy, that's a good thing. You go ahead and finish yourself 5 degrees, girl. But no. It's not a good thing, first of all, because of his boasting of it and because it accomplished nothing. If you haven't accomplished anything in your life other than buying a track house in goddamn San Antonio, girl, you haven't really done anything, right? Right? Even with 2 degrees, even with your bachelor's degree, and then some kind of specialized degree or accreditation, whatever. I mean, do you know what a registered nurse makes, girl? Them people making $50 and $60 an hour. Right? Not over here driving Uber cabs and begging for change here and begging for this and begging for that. No acknowledgement that you're begging because you need the money. Why? Because you don't have a job. Right? You couldn't have a job. You're on here night and day. It is the bragging. You don't understand. Why do people hate me? There's a reason. He's always on to tell them about, oh, they don't like Rico and whoever comes on there. Oh, they don't like you very much. None of them compare to this disdain people have for you, Jay Wilson. How many people, they take offense at beggars. Look at that. Wasn't that sexy? Mm-hmm. He brings shit up from the pit of my stomach. Mm-hmm. Jay Wilson is currently begging. Tim hasn't boosted it in 20 years. I have not picked up a candy bar in 20 years, girl. And matter of fact, I stopped boosting when I started selling drugs. But I ain't need neither one of them in 20 years, girl. But that bitch came from me. She don't understand that really affected me when I was being so disrespected. That's what I mean. She needs to be beat up. It would help her. You understand? It would help her to understand, no, you don't treat people like that. You don't just go and run your mouth about people. Whether they on a fixed income or not, nigga, why is it your business, right? Whether they being evicted or not, why is that your business? All the negative things you can find about people, bitch, you bring your punk ass on here, girl, to put other people down, to try to make yourself feel up like you are somebody. But amongst the people with 5 degrees, you are shit. You're shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. Go to your alumni and explain to them how you just get a coin from it. Let's hear what the fake Jay Wilson says. Nothing that you said is accurate. The viewers don't want to know the real story of what happened in Atlanta. It's on film. Sean Bradley hasn't. All they gotta do is say, Sean Bradley, don't give us a second. Play the whole damn thing and see the cowardice of you. Now, I'm not necessarily bragging about the cowardice of beating you up, because basically anybody can beat you up, girl. Any one of these women can beat you up. That ain't no big deal. It ain't no badge of honor or anything. I just want to address the lies, the cowardice, and the respect, the lack of respect. This is what you have to learn. That's why maybe you should do some time in prison with Christy, Jay Wilson, right? Because Christy's going to learn when he go to behind them bars. He's going to learn respect, right? He's going to learn when you bump into somebody, say, excuse me. Do you know how many people have been stabbed in their throat because they didn't say excuse me when they bumped into somebody? It's just basic respect. I would be embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed. Nothing I do. I don't do shit like you. If your fans knew, you would be embarrassed. What would I be embarrassed about, Jay Wilson? What did you do? You hit me. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Girl, Jay Wilson. You lucky you didn't get to that. But I wouldn't have stopped, girl. I wouldn't have had that much self-control. You've offended me so many times that I wouldn't have this. So you would have to be what do you call that? Windmilling. How does any of that shit connect, girl? What about if I bring a foot in between it, girl, and stab you in your chest? I need some food. Give me a hamburger. Give me a hamburger. I hold a hamburger. Stupid ass. But I have no desire to hit anybody else, though. That's just not in my character. They have to deserve it. And I believe Jay Wilson deserves that kind of treatment. I believe it will help him. He about shit a brick when he said, then that girl said she was moving to San Antonio, girl. The nigga started running off his security apparatus. All Wally said was, I'm thinking about taking a trip to San Antonio. I'm coming to the party. This nigga would have took the whole goddamn money he raised, girl, and hired an armed security guard, because Wally gonna come over there and slap the shit out of him. Because Wally and Treasy at the same time said they will come to the party. Damn, you really thought Treasy gonna hit you in the head with that hammer to humiliate you and make you big on camera? Lord have mercy, child. Okay, what you got, Jay Gamage Carter? It's a smart mouth. Can we move on past the past and live in the present with Thanksgiving? There's a message in that for us all. Okay, let me read it again. This is Gamage Carter, the one who calls himself my best friend, who lives down the street. He lives a few blocks up the street. He said he's supposed to be a moderator, but he only shows up every once in a blue moon. Can we move on past and live in the present? Jay Wilson had the CASH APP PALOOZA yesterday. How much more present do you need to be in, girl? We're reacting to his video he made yesterday. That's it. That's in the past. Okay. You sound like one of the murderers. Oh, why you want to bring that up? Why you want to? You killed somebody. Why you want to bring that up? It's in the past. That's in the past. Girl, one day is not the past. They live in the present with Thanksgiving. There is a message in it for you. You need to go back and watch the whole video, James Carter. We talked about Thanksgiving Day. It's supposed to be a time to assess what you're thankful for, right? I even sang a little song. If you see me walking down the street with tears in my eyes, it's because I'm thankful, so thankful. James Carter hates my singing. That's why I do it more. He ain't talking about being grateful for shit. He's thinking about the next scam, honey. How am I going to get these suckers? Y'all wait and see if I'm a liar or not. Jay Wilson, I won't be. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The reality is that no one hates me. Okay. Fake Jay Wilson, why don't you just use your own name? Are you so insecure that you have to use Jay Wilson? Because you can come over here kissing Jay Wilson's ass, girl. Why don't you bring yourself over in your natural? I know you're not Jay Wilson because he's blocked from his channel. He can't come over here, girl. And I blocked yesterday. I guess you started a new channel or something. Okay, the reality is that nobody hates me. They all love me. It's the opposite. I have more followers and fans. You said that you didn't care about these people and there were no friends on YouTube. Make up your mind, nigga. You said there's no fans on YouTube, no fans on YouTube. I don't care nothing about these people. I don't care nothing about these people. I just want the money. Just give me the money. Girl, now you're talking about you have more followers and fans. Girl, you ain't got shit, Jay Wilson. You're a minstrel. You're a minstrel show. Train wreck, girl. And the only reason people are coming over to your channel, they come to see who's going to cuss you out today. It's not that he is greedy and selfish. It is not that he begs. It is that he is greedy and selfish. I say it's a combination of all of it, baby. It's all of it. It's pathetic. Particularly when you're constantly talking about other people's and their poverty. He's obsessed with poverty because in his mind, he's still stuck in poverty, right? Jay Wilson doesn't know what it feels like to actually get a good paycheck. He's never got a good paycheck. This YouTube is the best he's ever done, girl. This YouTube he seems to have about 100 different little jobs that he can't never keep more than 3 months. All these little pieces of income. I got 5 jobs. I got 5. Right. Dude been lying all his life, Miss Piggy. You're correct. Lying and begging, cheating and stealing. You were never on dope. You were never in the streets because you're too scary, girl. You're too scary, Jay Wilson. All you can do is sit up in somebody's class. I'm going to get a career. I'm going to get when it's going to happen, girl. You're in your mid-50s. When is this career going to happen? You just training for a chaplain? Girl, that just happened last year. You already been alive 50 years, girl, with all these degrees. I got degrees and qualified for nothing. Then you sit down with a counselor, girl. Why couldn't you sit down with a counselor and say, this is what I am good at. This is what I'm equipped for. You should never have chosen anything in ministry. Yet you claim that you went to seminary. For what? You're not religious, first of all. Like I said, many of us not religious. It's the thing these days. But if you're going to be a pastor or a minister, or if you're going to work in ministry, wouldn't you be religious? I don't understand. Waste of time. Everything's a waste of time. I can say something from Leviticus. Well, so can anybody who read it. How big is the book of Leviticus, girl? A waste of time. Everything was a waste of time. All to get student loans, right? I know, baby. I know. I've been around church long enough to know that all these church degrees you're claiming and so forth won't show nobody. A lot of that shit happened at your church. Just after service, you go downstairs and they have a class for an hour. right? And if you're there long enough, girl, they give you a degree. We accredited here. We accredited here. Accredited to do what? See, if you possess the heart of a servant, you would have at least been able to work in children's ministry, right? Or work with the choir, not for money, but because you are a part of a community, and your desire is to lift up the Spirit of God. None of that. Oh, they're gonna pay me. I'm gonna get some money for it. I got $250 just to go play for a few minutes. I just played for a few minutes. I got $250. Girl, everything's about $1. So, Jay Wilson, get your foot off of our Thanksgiving. You're losing the meaning, and you are running your ride or Liz right into the ditch from which you came. Right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, peoples. Hi, Nene. 1987. You're a young person. Hey, y'all. I've been gone a while. Love you, Uncle Tim, in many ways. Keep speaking your truth. That's right. Truth, period. And the fake Jay Wilson says, you always gonna lie on me. Stop saying me. Just say him. You always gonna lie on me and try to spread rumors and get fans to turn on me. They already turned on you, punk. Jay Wilson, do you know how many people come to my page just to hear me talk shit about you, girl? They can't stand your punk ass. They see you like I see you. Any intelligent person can see right through your punk ass, girl. Over here begging for food. How you supposed to make that look good? You're pitiful. You're pitiful. Y'all see Ladies Sings the Blues? Pick up the money. Diana Ross was on stage and she was trying to give these lap dances, dance for these minions and things, right? And she in the club, and the minions would fold the dollar bills and put them on the end of the table. And she's supposed to hike up her dress and pick this before they realized she could actually sing. She was to wiggle herself, her body parts, and pick up the money with her woman parts, right? And the other women over there hating on her saying, pick out the money, right? And then with Billy D. Williams sitting in the cut, right? He's sharp. He was handsome in them days. He took his dollar and he held it up to her. She said, you want my hand to fall off? Then she grabbed the money and she said, ooh. and the old people say, you can hear old Hannah say, give me a pig foot and a bottle of beer. She broke into that. Lord have mercy. Trying to get my fans to turn on me, girl. Trying to get them to see me for what I am. Ooh. Justin never says die. You something else. You're right, though. I'm sitting up here on 2.4. I was supposed to be, no, I'm on 5.0. Oh, I had a meeting before this. And so I switched it to 5.0. But thank you for reminding me. You're right. I was certainly on the wrong network. Mm-hmm. I just happened to be online already. That's the only thing that saved me. Mm-hmm. I'm on 5. Hi, Claudia. Pick up the money. She said, because she was not a stripper. You know, she was the Diana Ross was not a stripper, child. She didn't know how to carry on like that, right? I guess she started working in the whole house, but she didn't really fit there. And so Billy D. Williams saved her and took her out of there, right? Made her stop. Richard Pryor was the piano man. What happened to you? Piano man. They were both junkies. And the people had beat the shit out of Piano Man and killed him. And she found the body. Piano Man! Piano Man, I love you. I love you. Amazing how the memory works. Oh, here he goes now. Who is this? Another heat wave? They took you out. How many times you have sex with Scott Thorson? Scott Thorson, Liberace husband. Girl, never. We did not like each other. Mm-hmm. Somebody standing behind me? What the hell's going on? No, ain't nobody behind that. What, is the dog out? Nope. Ain't nobody standing behind me, Chan. You seeing shadows? Mm-hmm. Anyway, people, I done run my mouth an hour and 15 minutes. I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. We don't need anything from you. We just said, have a nice Thanksgiving. Remember the things that you have to be grateful for. And there's a lot. There's a lot because you're on here and your fingers are moving, honey. All right. Later, people.